Sterilizing of instruments is a very important part of our whole process, and something which, like everybody else, we take extremely seriously. So we have invested quite a lot of time and money making sure that our procedures and protocols are the way they should be. So what happens is that when the instruments first come in, they go to a sink which allows us to soak them and to remove the particulate matter, and in that sink that we use detergents and we can use enzymes, and once that's all been separated out, then they can go to the next stage, which is ultrasonic cleaning. We use brushes to go down the inside of the core so that we can remove any particles of fat or fibrous tissue that have stuck on the inside. The instruments are then rinsed to remove the detergent. Once they've been cleaned, they're then placed into this ultrasonic bath, and what it does is that it pumps the fluid through the center of the cannula at the same time that it's applying vibration from the ultrasound, and that combination of flowing movement and vibration makes sure that the inside of the cannula is 100% spotlessly clean. The instruments are then left to dry on racks. Once we have them dry and clean, we then wrap them in surgical drapes and tie them with some pressure tape. The pressure tape will tell us that the sterilization process has been successful because it has reached the right temperature and has reached the right pressure. So they're pressure and temperature sensitive, and this is a visual indication that the cycle has been successful. We also use a biological test inside the pack, which is a second check on it, and the machine will also record the cycle so that we can see that the pressure came up and stayed to the pressure it should have been at, and that the temperature came up and stayed to the temperature it should have been at for the correct length of time. So we have these 3 checks to make sure that the sterilizing has been successful. We apply identification tags to each parcel so that we can track which sterilizing cycle that particular pack was sterilized in. This enables us that if there was to be an event, that we could then go back and look through our records and see when it was sterilized and check to make sure that the sterilizing process was in fact complete and we didn't have a problem that we weren't aware of. Obviously, if we get something that is contaminated and we get 2 different packs that are contaminated, then it means that the machine is at fault or the process somewhere is falling down. Fortunately for us, that has never happened, and we are doing everything that we can to make sure that it never happens. Sterility is a prime concern to everybody, and it's something that we take very seriously.